you guys, this week we are going to be working on color schemes and color families. And to do that, you're going to create your own color wheel mandala, and we're going to do a different color scheme in every triangle that we create with the mandala. So first thing you're going to do is make the mandala itself. So you're going to need a circle. If you want, you can find something that's round in your house to trace a circle, like a bowl or a cup. Or you can create your own to whatever size you would like. I'm going to go ahead and use this little bowl here, and I'm going to trace my circle so it's nice and even. There. Now for the next part, you have to make 6 triangles that are somewhat even. So you can use a straight edge, a ruler. I'm going to use the edge of my ID badge. You can use a book, anything that is straight. I'm first going to put a line through the middle of my circle, which is a little high up. Let me lower it some. Then you're going to do the X. The X is the trickier part because you want it to kind of make your triangles even in shape. So angle it from left to right, and then try to cross again in the middle, where you angle it from right to left. And now we have 6 slices. Once you have this done, you can start doing your design. Now, because it's a mandala, that means the design is going to be very balanced and very even all the way around. So whatever you come up with in one triangle, you want to try to copy it or mimic it in the other triangles. And it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple. You can do your name. You can do it so that it looks like a flower, whatever you desire. So I'm going to do my first triangle design. I think I'm going to try to make it look a little bit like a flower. So that's my triangle. That means all of my other triangles kind of have to copy that same design. And it's going to make what we call a radial pattern, a round pattern, so that everything is even. Now, the reason I'm having you do 6 is because we're going to learn about 6 different color families, 6 different combinations of colors that exist in the art world, and we're going to use those specific colors in each one. So you will have a very specific color palette that you need to use in your design. And I mentioned in the note on the Schoology folder, if you do not have colors, you don't have colored pencils, you don't have crayons, you don't have anything at all to provide some color for this, that's not a big deal. Instead, I'm going to have you do your labels inside of your design so that if we need to, when we come back to school eventually, we can always color this at some other point. That's not a big deal. As long as you know and learn the color families, you're okay. So here are your color schemes that you're going to label and use. We're going to do primary. We're going to do secondary. We're going to do cool, warm, complementary, and the last one is monochromatic. And I do have a chart on Schoology that also has these written out so that if you need to, you can spell them correctly. Now we're going to pick which colors go where. So primary colors specifically are going to be blue, red, and yellow. So in the primary one, just that triangle, you are only going to use these 3 specific primary colors. So you'll choose where you want that color to go in each different section. And then you'll wind up filling it in. And I'll fast forward later and fill this in for you so that you can see it. Secondary are the colors that you can actually mix to get primary colors. These three colors you cannot create out of any other colors. They're the three original. However, you can combine these colors to get the three primary colors. The primary colors are orange, purple, and green. So we are going to use those colors for the secondary color scheme. All of your color families are going to have three colors in them except for complementary. Complementary is only two, and those are opposite colors on the color wheel. So you get to choose which set you do. You can choose red and green, yellow and purple, or blue and orange. I'm gonna go ahead and do blue and orange for mine, just because I think that'll be an interesting combination. And like I said, this one is specifically two colors. And if you get stuck on your design and what to do, I also have several examples in your Schoology folder for you to be able to choose. But get as creative with it as you want. I did mine like a circle, or like a flower circle. You get to choose how you do that. We're gonna come over here to cool. The cool colors are three colors that remind you of ice, cold things, and the grass. Those are blue, purple, and green. So for cool colors, you're going to do specifically those three. All right, almost done. Like I said, I will show you the finished colored product at the end. For now, I just want you to know where the colors go. The three warm colors, those are the colors that remind you of the sun, heat, and things that are hot. So you've got yellow, orange, and red. So you are going to come in with those colors and decide where you want them to go within your drawing. Remember, it's gonna kind of look like a rainbow when we're done. And it's gonna be really nice. Now, monochromatic, you get some choice with again. Monochromatic just means one color, but you're using three different shades and tints of it. So blue, light blue, and dark blue. Red, pink, and a dark red or a maroon. You get to choose what three versions of a color you want to do. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do blue. So I'll pick my blue, and then I'll also choose two other colors of blue to use with it. So I've got three, but they're all a different kind of blue. And hopefully these blues look pretty nice together. That's kind of like a sky cornflowery blue. Oh yeah. Now, we're gonna see what it looks like fully colored. And we're done. So see, there's a specific color scheme inside of each triangle. Remember, if you don't have colors, it's really not that big of a deal. You can just label the colors instead. That way I know that you understand what the different color schemes are and which ones go in where. And we can save it for another time where we can actually use it and color it when we have colors available for you. Mine is a little small here. You can do it big, you can do it little. As long as you have a circle, you do your labels, and then you do your 6 triangles, then you're okay. I want you to use whatever paper or materials you have available to you to be able to get it done. All right, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you look at the other videos and the color charts that are on Schoology to help you out. Until then, see you on the internet.